Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that's been weighing on my mind and probably yours too. It feels like everywhere we look lately, people are arguing, tensions are incredibly high, and the negativity is draining. We're constantly hearing about division, conflict, opposing views that seem impossible to bridge. But here's the thing, we have to find a way forward. So today, we're going to talk about something essential. How can we truly listen to one another, even when we don't agree? This is hard for me as well, I know. So, how do we engage in that conversation that builds connections instead of walls? And just as importantly, how can we take care of ourselves in the process? Because let's face it, constantly being around negativity is exhausting. So, let's start with a tough truth. We don't always have to agree, but we do have to learn how to listen. When we listen, when we really listen, we open up the possibility of understanding. And understanding doesn't mean agreement. It means recognizing the humanity in the person across from you. So here are a few ways we can approach difficult conversations and move toward a peaceful, accepting society. Step 1, listen to understand, not to respond. As a leader, I've had to really practice this. Too often, when someone is talking, we're just waiting for our turn to jump in and insert our opinion. Instead, let's take a deep breath and focus on what they're actually saying. Ask yourself, what are they really feeling? Why does this matter to them? Try using different phrases like, I hear you saying that this is important to you. Can you tell me more? Or, I hadn't thought about it that way before. What led you to this perspective? This approach doesn't mean you have to change your beliefs, but it does help you understand where the other person is coming from. Number 2, let's find some common ground. Even when we disagree, there's often something we can agree on. Maybe it's a shared concern for our families, our communities, or our future. Instead of focusing on the differences, let's look for the common threads. As I sit here with a knitting project near me, ask yourself, what do we both want? What values do we share? When we focus on shared goals, we can find ways to work together rather than against each other. Step 3, and this one we all need to learn how to do better as well. Know when to step back. Not every conversation is going to be productive. Some people are committed to misunderstanding you, and that's okay. It's important to know when to step back to protect your own peace. If a conversation is going nowhere or becoming hostile, try saying, I appreciate the discussion, but I think we need to take a break. Or, I respect your views, and I hope we can talk again later. Walking away from negativity doesn't mean giving up. It means knowing when to conserve your energy. Step 4, take care of your mental and emotional health. For my colleagues, this is a big one for us. We are empaths. We need to take care of ourselves. Negativity is draining. Constant conflict can leave us feeling hopeless and exhausted. So how do we recharge? Here are a few things to try to help with that. Limit your exposure to toxic discussions. Wow, I've had to do a lot of this lately. Social media and I are not friends right now because I can go down those comment rabbit holes. So I have limited the amount that can be done or that I can see. So we all know that social media can be a battleground. So set your boundaries on how much negativity you can consume. Your phone will actually let you lock out certain apps at different times. So you can say, all right, at this time, I am not listening to anything else that is going on. I'm not watching, I'm not looking at. Practice mindfulness. This is very hard for me as well, but I've learned and I've gotten better. Meditation, journaling, or just taking a few deep breaths, as I said in my first podcast, can help reset your mindset. Connect with uplifting people. Surround yourself with those who inspire and energize you. That's who we need to be around right now. People who are always going to inspire, energize us, advocate for us, move us, help us, pull us, drag us out of this spot that we're with. We need uplifting people in our lives. Engage in positive action. Volunteer, create art, do something that reminds you of the good in the world. I knit. That is something people know about me. I taught myself during COVID, and I've learned how to find that positive action that I can do. And if that means taking things that I've knitted and giving them to someone or making something for someone, that helps. Remember, this is always a good one, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself allows you to be part of the solution rather than getting pulled into the chaos that we are living in. Step 5, lead by example. The best way to encourage change is to embody it. When you show kindness, patience, and a willingness to listen, others will notice. It might not change everyone, but it will make a difference. Working with young adults and students is definitely something that it's a place where we can encourage the change that we want to bring. If we show kindness, patience, and a willingness to listen to our students, our clients, whoever, we're making a difference and we're helping people be heard. So keep that in mind as you're going through. But at the end of the day, we are all in this together. If we want a more peaceful and accepting world, we have to build it, one conversation at a time. That starts with listening, respecting, and taking care of ourselves so we have the energy to make a difference. So here's my challenge for you. This week, what's left of it, have a conversation with someone who thinks differently than you. Listen, learn, and see if you can find even the smallest common ground. Let's start shifting the energy towards something better. If this message resonated with you, give this video a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. If anybody would be interested in being on my podcast and having some difficult conversations and practice listening, I would be more than happy to host it. Please shoot me a message or leave a comment in the comment section, and we can plan. But until next time, take care of you and each other. We've got this. We're going to do it, and we'll make it. Here's to a great end of your week. I hope you all have a wonderful day.